Welcome to another installment in my complete chronological rewatch, where I'll be going back through almost every Star Wars film and show as I work my way to the Rise of Skywalker. I've already checked out some of the movies, so be sure to check that out for yourself after this. Today we're going over the Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 8, Rookies. Set in 22 BBY, the same year that the Clone Wars began, Clone Commander Cody and Clone Captain Rex must inspire the rookie clones, alone on a distant outpost, to believe in themselves to stave off a Commando droid invasion. This is a bit of a longer episode, but it's easily one of my favorites from the first season. I love the focus on the clones, and it gives us a good look at their life during the war, because not every clone is on the front lines. There are those, especially the younger ones, that have more boring posts, but those still matter. Like the Jedi, the war has forced younger clones into action sooner than they would have otherwise, and this episode gives us a look at that. Watching these episodes in chronological order gives a lot of these episodes new meaning, just like this one. This is the 5th episode of the series, but technically there's another episode from Season 3, which I've already covered here, that introduces us to the clones when they're still on Commando. The knowledge that these clones know each other already and train together does make some of the dialogue come off weird, but it isn't anything jarring. However, it does add much more meaning to who these clones are and what they're doing here. Without that episode, heavy sacrifice here doesn't mean nearly as much and can pretty much be brushed off as just another clone dying as a result of the war. Even for someone like Cut Up, who has a fairly anticlimactic death in the episode, his death still at least has some weight and feeling of loss to it because we know more about who this person is beyond the name. The episode does a good job of quickly establishing the stakes with the base being important in the defense of Commando, and although none of it stands out too much, the blaster fights are solid. Something that I do like about the episode is how it nails the horror and suspense tone right off the bat, with the darker lighting and colors to it. Just the overall atmosphere helps establish a serious tone and importance to what happens here. Rex and Cody get much of the focus here, and I always enjoy getting to see the subtle ways in which the difference in experience is conveyed, whether it be small actions or certain dialogue slang. And one last thing, this series as a whole has some incredible music themes to it, but I always enjoy the episodes that stand out because of the inclusion of one or two specific themes that I love. It brings back memories for me and makes these rewatches worth it. Let me know what you think of this episode in the comments below, and where it ranks among your favorite episodes. Remember to like the video, and subscribe to stay up to date with my chronological rewatch. As always, thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.